Hello everybody, Mike Arnold here, co-founder Pat Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. If you're new here, please subscribe. Please ring the bell to get notified of our new videos. Please share our content. Please help support this channel in any way you can. We try to produce very high quality technical analysis videos that are short, quick, to the point, and get rid of all the fluff and all the hyperbole. So, another user request. Maybe they knew something to request it today, but here, I don't normally cover this on the channel just because so many people cover Apple. And it trades pretty, it just climbs a wall, then it retraces for a bit, then it climbs a wall. So right now we had from the major swing low in March to the high of July 13th. That's where we did our 12 and 25% projections, and you can go back, watch tons of our videos. We do this all the time. So if you're new here and say, oh look, you just made the numbers pretty much call the little intermediate top, well, that's just why we use the 12 and the 25% projections, because they work so well. You see here, gap up on Friday, closing just above our 423 level. Then today, another gap up, coming, what we come up to as a high, 446.55, 446.62. Again, we're not trying to nail it to the penny. That's close enough for a ballpark. If you start seeing it reverse intraday and you're doing something at that level, that's maybe all right, take some profits or move up a stop. We do have multiple gaps in a row. Right now I'm going to move up the retracements, and those are also from that March low, and I'm going to move up the major levels. I'll put on the minor levels. Keep in mind there's a stock split 4-for-1 coming up at the end of the month. Okay, and that's generally going to be bullish. It'll bring more people in because it'll divide the stock price by 4. Cheaper stock attracts more people. So we'll have to see if we do get some pullback or consolidation going into the split level and then a run up just before it, because people anticipating it. Let me drop to the 4-hour. So we'll do some analysis on here. The auto. All right. 4-hour. If we start dropping below today's low, we're going to start watching for the gap fill. So 431.57, going to watch for the gap fill to this close. 425.02. If we fall below that, going to watch this 417 area as the 4-hour rotation zone converges there. So somewhere between 411 and 417 is going to be my support, but this is going to move up pretty rapidly to converge with that 417. And we talk about the 12.5 and the 25. 12.5 is the 25 is just a normal pullback. 12.5 is just an aggressive pullback. There is another gap down here. I'd be watching if we pulled back, start filling this gap. I wouldn't watch the full gap price already. I'd watch that key level right there, about 396.60, which is the bottom of the 4-hour rotation zone. Very overbought on 4-hour, very overbought on daily. Doesn't mean it can't go higher. Just be wary with these gaps. At least watch for a pause or a nice little simple pullback to the 4-hour rotation zone. You can always, if you're hyper aggressive, watch the 1-hour. See it's drifting sideways, letting the 1-hour catch up. So if this starts opening tomorrow, 1-hour catches it. We have a concept called 8 pushing the price. So I start watching as these two converge for the push higher. If you can't get the push higher when close below that 8, I'm going to start watching really for the gap fill. Daily chart, we've already gone over that. Major support on daily just above this 469, 396 level. 396 to 400 is major support on any down move. Also, since this is a request video, going to do it the weekly because we're not going to cover this all the time. Steady march higher, return to rotation zone. Nice little 2-week pullback. Moving up rapidly and pulling away. So major weekly support is all the way down about 390. That's really all. We might be setting up. Watch for this though. You see this high in price action, comparing this peak to this peak. Lower high so far in the RSI. Now this can, if we get another major rally this week, if it exceeds this peak back from July 13th week, then it's no potential divergence. If we don't and the RSI stays below that peak, then we'll be watching for a potential divergence and a bigger pullback. And a bigger pullback, I don't mean some collapsing move, but we could easily return again to at least the daily rotation zone, if not the weekly rotation zone. So pay attention to that divergence forming. It just means momentum is running out. So we have for you on Apple. We'll talk to everyone later. Bye for now.